truth, eh?
It happen here. Now Apostle Johnson Suleiman and Halimat. Now them the trend everywhere now. Halimat don't come and say Apostle Johnson Suleiman proposed to Ram 7 times. Say he need down for Ram. They propose. In fact, this guy talk, you know, just talk. He don't drop some kind of receipt. In fact, I'm gonna watch the video first.
Is that initially he was still coming. He was sleeping with me even while I was bleeding.
Oh my goodness.
That's the dangerous part of it. And he was telling me he can't sleep with any other person. That's why. And that because it's me, you know, he's okay with it. The whole thing caught me unaware, and I was naive. I did not really, and I wasn't a spiritual person. I didn't know if it was love. I didn't know what it was. But because she told me, you know, I'm the only person and he can't do anything like this with another person while I was bleeding.
And this was how far after it started? Was it a month after, 2 months after, or when you just, when you just started?
At that time, even at that time, when I'm on my regular period, he does that.
Wow.
You understand? So there is nothing up for him.
When you said, you made a statement, you said anytime you were with him, anytime you people had intercourse, you bled.
Yes.
Every time you are. Didn't that raise any red flag? Did you ask him any questions?
That's
what did you say?
That's when we started going out. I was dreaming of him sleeping with me.
Oh my.
So sometimes I don't know, I noticed a shadow. It would be like, you know, I just saw someone, you know, even in Asaba when I went to shoot, Mr. Tichi Tikere can bear me witness. I couldn't act. I couldn't read my lines. My director said I'm not giving him what he wants. And then they had to call him as the next person on my phone because I was, you know, I was almost running mad. Something was going on and my head was really banging like I was going to run mad. So they had to call him. They gave him 50 missed calls. He didn't pick with my phone. My mother had to give him 15 missed calls before he called. Then he now called the location. They now asked him to talk to me so that I can act because I came to act in Asaba. When I got there, something entered me. Since then till today, like I don't want to visit there because, you know, I don't know if, I just don't know. I called him and he just said, maybe I need rest. Like, sorry cannot come out of his mouth or what happened or, you know, he's always not knowing and all that. So my mother had to, you know, ask me to come to the village. I went to the pictures, I snapped red carpet. You see me with bloated tummy, with skin cuts. Those periods were the period I was going through hell. But I'm still saying he was living many lives because it's not double life again. It's many lives because I'm not the only one apparently. Oh, some are dead for real. The people I know, some are dead.
I don't understand. Please come again.
Like you know, people I know that knows
that he dated.
That yes, that was bleeding too. She died. Oh, the other one had the spinal cord. She had an accident. She was bleeding too. You know, they all came to me. The other one is a musician. She's late now. I want to face him in court if we are going to go so that, you know, we can have a really nice, what do you call it? Trial.
You had time to defend yourself. Did this musician came to you and, you know, spoke to you about him?
He told me already that he told her we are dating, so she's going to come and act like my friend, which is the same thing Iyabo did. So, you know, my dear, this thing is deep.
Wow. So the other person is now on the wheelchair.
Yes. I have their interviews.
You have their interviews. Good. So I was going to ask something before you. So while you were at the location, please make me understand, you were constantly bleeding.
Yes.
Continuously.
And I couldn't read my script.
That must have been because you lost too much blood.
Yes. So I couldn't say anything. And, you know, it was just shameful. Something that you've been doing for years. Somebody will just come and destroy your life. And you're not the one calling him up and down. Somebody that, you know, shed tears to be with me. Something happened.
This is
that the ring you gave to me, the wristwatch, the promise, as in, what was all that about?
He gave you a ring, so you guys were engaged or something?
He gave me a ring.
He proposed?
Yes, and even a promised wristwatch. I have everything here.
So now I want to ask you. Now we have a period of when it didn't come. Now we now have a period after the list came out. So now I want to pick from that time now. From that time up till now, apart from the time that he said go and die, did he make physical contact with you? Did he try
No, no,
to
no, no. He sent somebody to threaten me and tell me if I do not debunk this, he will not talk to me again. And I
okay?
sent him a message directly that, what do you mean you won't talk to me? Were you talking to me before? Because I've not heard from him since 2019.
Okay.
And suddenly, you understand, if you don't talk to me for that long, is it now? I didn't even care about all those things till one of the bloggers actually wanted to use me. She said, "Oh, this person was your ex, Abby, or you guys are still dating? I don't know, sir." She wanted to use her brain on me. So
Okay.
when she came, I'm like, "Why?" She said, "Because I just commented on Iyabo Ojo's page, and Iyabo has been the one saying so and so to Johnson about me." The lady said. So I said,
Okay.
why would you say a thing like that for? Because she has been to my house, even though I knew there was small, even if you said she's discussing, I'm not stupid, then she was coming close to me. You understand? I can't believe, Iyabo is the so-called sister. She came to my house severally. Then I gave her a role in my movie. She gave me a role,
okay.
which I thought was a sisterly thing to do.
Was that period, what the time that Iyabo came to see you in your house, was that the period where you were at home bleeding?
When I started
When you said,
getting,
okay,
yes, I actually cried to Iyabo that my boyfriend did this, and she was actually consoling me. Then I was emotional. Iyabo was consoling me, and then she went to tell him, and he sent me a message that I'm going to tell every Nollywood story person about us. I'm like, can you imagine somebody I'm hiding? I've never agreed to have dated you. So the lady asked me to go and delete that comment from Iyabo's page, which I did. She now told me everything Iyabo said. I'm shocked when she wrote that thing she wrote. I'm like, she just wanted to defend herself.
Okay, so sorry, which statement was this? Because initially you said you just wanted to say your own part, you didn't want to bring other people. But now that you mentioned the statement, which was the statement they asked you to, you put up a statement, what statement was it that you were asked to delete? What was the particular statement?
No, okay, no, I just said beautiful.
That's all.
Beautiful, that's all. I am always, saying beautiful on her post. There was no maliciousness or anything.
So he asked you to delete that post?
No, a lady, I don't actually want to call her name. She did a write-up on this issue.
Okay.
She came in she came into my life with her own malicious intent, because she's been doing that anyway. So she now said I should go and delete it. Now that I don't know my enemies, I don't know my friends. So
but does she?
I went back after hearing what she said, then I deleted it. So I unfollowed Iyabo. I unfollowed her. So when I unfollowed her, I said, wow, I can't believe. And I said, thank you so much. I can't believe you told me this and all that. I was, saying, oh, she now said, but now she want me to do her a favor back. I said, what is it? She said she want me to send Johnson a message saying that she wants to write about both of us, so that she can come in and bring us together and all that.
So is this person a blogger, or is she in your industry?
Yes, Stella Dimoko. She inserted herself. I wasn't going to call her, but she brought herself inside.
Okay.
She posted on her page now and removed all her, saying she will not reply. I have all our chats there. So I called him when my dad had a stroke 2 years ago. So that's the time where I was chatting with Stella, and then I think I went to Ghana to receive an award, and she said, why didn't I tell her, why don't I give her my gist? I said, because I know her, I'm not somebody to sway anymore like that. I was understand. Stella was now saying he doesn't owe me. If I don't go and delete this thing, he doesn't owe me anything. My dear, I was pregnant 3 times. Do you know that? What's your business?
But that means he was in contact with Stella, because Stella couldn't have known.
She now told me she thought I had a baby because I had to lie that I had a baby. So she now said she wants to come back and take care of my baby. How can you come back and take care of my baby? If I had a baby, is that how Stella is going to give my child away like that?
Wow.
She told me that's an innocent child. if there was a baby, is that how Stella would take that baby and give it to Johnson?
So this means
Because
that
of what?
all the while she was in contact with you,
He was in
somehow she
contact
was,
with her.
which is where I'm going, because all the while she was in contact with you, trying to get
She
your
was
stuff. That
sending
means she
people
was in
to
contact with
inform
him
me.
as well.
Yes, she was sending people to my DM so that I can tell them what the problem is. You understand? That's why she went and did that PSA immediately, because apparently they were fighting. She was the one who collected that money. What's Stella's business which collected 2.5? Stella was the one who collected it just to send it to me, because I heard he insulted my mother. That's how she came about in this story.
Sorry, I don't get. Sulaiman preferred to give the money to Stella to give you than to give it to you directly.
No, she said, since I know now, and this is bringing another problem, he should send. You understand? Because that's when he said he didn't want to help me until Stella said, I'm like, Stella telling you to help me. How is that possible?
Wow.
You're not even angry that I heard it from another actress. He was telling Stella to tell me that he was not dating the girl. Oh. He's not dating her. What's my business? If he's not dating her, is that what you're saying?
Telling you that he's not dating Chioma Okoye.
Yes, that's his own problem.
So he was trying to mend that fence so that maybe you people could still get back together.
I don't
but
know.
in the interim, he said he wasn't going. He said he wouldn't have sent the money if not for Stella.
Yes, no. He said that while this argument, because they started saying blackmail or something. That was the money I asked for. My dad. Yes, I lost 3 people in my house. She said it's a bogus story. I don't understand. 3 people cannot die in somebody's house. I don't know what's bogus about it. What is bogus about it? If I say I need 100 million, she be somebody I know. I don't understand where blackmail is from.
Now, did she give the money to you?
She did. She now said that she sent her a text direct to thank her. And I said thank you and thank him too. That's all. Since, Stella is the woman that I'm supposed to text my history to. I didn't tell her anything about my sickness. I didn't even say anything. I didn't tell her a word. And
you didn't grant the interview?
No, I did not grant any interview to anybody.
Okay,
I did not. She just wrote that thing and inserted her own. And, it's a PR now. She has to work. Stella is good at what she does. But, she lies too much. That's the one thing about Stella. She doesn't know where to stop.
Okay, so I want to bring your attention to something. I think the battery, maybe this level battery will soon go off. But if it goes off, I will come back live. You can join the live. But before that, in case it doesn't, okay, you said we should continue. So what I want to say now is that I want to say something. I want to say that from this scenario you just described, because I personally didn't even hear of all this.
Sharon, I don't watch the video now. One thing I noticed from this Halima be say, na person when no one let go of her past. Okay, now you the talk say you and the man una dey relationship. Now you want blackmail the man. According to story where Stella they talk now, Stella don't talk now say when Suleiman with the Halima get something in common. That time when life they sweet you, when you they enjoy, you not tell us so. When the going was good, when you the shop, when they carry you go different hotel according to what you talk, you no come out to contact say the man bad though. This thing Sophie happened that many years ago according to what you talk, but now when say the man don't decide to move on, now you want to gum the man, you want a blackmailer, you want to turn the man to your oil company also. According to Stella talk say this guy go meet him say make him help and the blackmail Suleiman. In fact, may help and write story on how he go fit get Suleiman down. Before the Stella consider say no, I know if he write this kind of thing, because Suleiman na in person say no go fit write am. Before nine, he come beg Papa, come beg Suleiman come send this girl 2.5 million. Now so they thank Stella. Oh, thank you. No be me one come day, no be my mouth. Now I want hear all the story. You now know the gist, now long gist. Then the next thing, the guy come and finish. The next thing, they tell say, now he need 20 million. Now the Stella come to say, he no go fit tell this man, say, may give you 20 million. For what? What do you really do for the man? So the story, and a very long story. But what I'm trying to bring out is this. Christians, una need to ready this time around Not be everything where you see for social media, you just open mouth. Wow. No mind them. I think there be Christian. I think there be patron. I think there be man of God. Nya, 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 nya. May we stop to the drag our own. You don't see when he be said they will call Imam come out. Fellow Muslims will go the right. You don't even see where they call Imam come out. We will be Christians. Would they see all these our leaders? Would they see them finish? No man is God. Nobody perfect. Most of all these things now past life. Not be even waiting happen now or all these things. I'm not there here to defend anybody, but they try to talk say, now time. This one so now end time where be say they fight where go they against men of God, against church, just to weaken our faith. Just to weaken our faith. Bible say on the last day, the love of many for Christ go was cold. Now make small pikin when don't know anything go right say no mind them. No, you go right, you comment insult man of God when you don't even know how the story they go because say the girl don't come out and they whip sentiment. Okay, this girl now if they can't come and make swear say now say you know they sleep with different men or say you know they sleep with men. He say first it has when when you want to follow the man, he no say na pastor. Oh no, oh no, say this man a pastor. You will be actress. If you really be person where get good character, when you dey sick, so why your fellow actress no check on you? You dey look for a way where we say you want your use Suleiman name to the shine. Suleiman too big to come the answer you or they got this thing. But me, my aspect, my take on this video is this. It is time for us. Anything where you don't know, lock up. If now you fit type, come off from there. The argument of say you go come carry the matter for head because you don't dislike the man. Don't be say the man do you anything, no. You get one where they reign now. If anybody got the progress, there is natural dislikeness where people go just get. They don't like the person at all. Why? Because you feel say now make you never make an Oswald. No go work. No go work. Most reason why many people don't dey church, they know they get miracle. Now because they know they see pastors matter case for internet rest. If una just see and be number one. Bible say touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. Okay, you think say the job by talk am, no be Nigerians that they talk to. You feel say na normal only for Bible. Bro, I know they here to tell you say any pastor or any human being for this earth perfect. You know why? Even Bible say our righteousness is like a filthy rag before him. So nobody perfect. The only man where assume the role of perfection then, that was Enoch. They say Enoch walked with God. You know that he vanished. All these Elijah, they vanished. So I'm not sure say human being, so human being I will be. See this thing so now blood. Now they run inside of that is why they call the man of God, not God of man. When did they make many of them they disappointed now because you carry the man as your Jesus also. Bible is the do you know the meaning of full meaning of Bible? B basic. Are you aware? Do you know the meaning of I? Basic instruction. Basic instruction for living earth. That's Bible. All these things, now things where you go learn on your own. No be now where they say, I'm highly disappointed. You fail appoint the man of God. I be the same as my mentor. Oh, when I meet, when I discuss, oh, you are even making your mentor so. How much you don't contribute to in life? You are not a mentor, you are a tormentor. My brother, this year, anybody where you talk against the gospel, me or they. Whether I know the man of God or I don't know the man of God, though, there are good times where these people don't affect lives. When I know they post the good things, whether they do. This man of God, many of them don't do road. Many of them don't impact lives of their church members. Many of them put their church members on salary. Many of them don't contribute to national growth and our economy. No. Many of una now go they see say we won't vote for Obi. Una no comment. But when I see pastor, una carry for it. Ole, una say we buy there. Alimat. All this your format don't pass. Thank God, Jesus lover, they don't do good for me. It shows that you really need money. If you need money, there's better way to beg down. You do Go fund me. At least you don't act that time. Short people, they got short temper, sha. They get you the verse. You want your collect 20 million once. Who you use? Now so the Yahoo easy. I mean, come on, this thing from my hand. No man is God.